Okay, good evening. Welcome to the Group 1 briefing about against the motion sim simulation. And here is our group member. As you could see on the screen, we have 5 group members here. And today we are going to take a look about the scoreboard. Firstly, as you could see here, we are close to the first group who made achieve the best achievement. So as you can see, the net profit is 2.5 million versus the 3 million, and it is about 80% of the best. The cash is about 90%, and the market share is 82%, and the brand is amount 100%, and the inventory turns 93%. The good news, as you can see here, we run very well is with the zero debt. We also win the 3A credit rating, and the customer satisfaction is 92%, which is very closing to the best group. So what is working here for our whole group? There are 3 main reasons: the execution discipline, the surveillance and cash control, and no overextension. We group without stressing the balance shield. The gap to close is mainly the scale and the bit margin, not the basics. That's the setup for our next pages, and we will push smart growth if we were given another chance. Okay, and here is the overview of the financial performance. As you can see here, our balanced approach across revenue channels created a robust financial foundation. The 34 gross profit margin reflects effective cost management, while our 9.29 inventory turnover rate demonstrate efficient working capital utilization. Let the performance position us strongly for future growth initiatives. That's the end of my part.
Hello everyone, my name is Xiao. My manager of the retail operation in our department. My job is to check how many people want to buy thing at different store and then make sure the store are ready to steam. Discussing how much to change for a product, keeping track of how price change and changing in price we need. I'm responsible for observing sales evolution and reporting to procurement team member, original risk tracking. Below are the bidding data for each retail. Next page. Roma made the money with a net profit of 2.35 million. Sophia can come in second with 1.41 million, and the Tirana, which was the last city to open, had 230,000. Conclusion show gross profit measurement. Apple juice about 1.14 million, or orange juice about 13.13 minutes. Mellow juice 1.28 million. The many benefits are keeping high inventory transfer rates, have sterling cash flow, and many sure operation continue for the beginning to the middle since. Team Mobile working better together this week, and they were more effective. When Team Mobile share information, then can work better together and make a better solution. They can also make a change business on with a community happiness. That's all.
Now this is Wang Bingbing, and I'm primarily in charge of e-commerce. E-commerce was our flex channel. When prices spiked, we shipped it in batches to protect margins. When economics softened, we reduced exposure. That helped us keep cash conversion quick without bloating inventory. We were seldom late in delivery, so we received a high rating 5 stars. In this part, we have achieved commendable results. Take apple juice as an example. We can find what worked. Extending our exists into high price windows and staying disciplined in soft periods. Next page, please. However, what held us back? This fundamental reason is that we didn't pay enough attention to market demand forecasts. Therefore, a couple of high-margin windows were competitive and we didn't push hard enough. And our order failure risk wasn't fully priced into replenishment. Next time, we'll run a live landed margin monitor that shows price, shipping, penalty, and failure risk in one view. We'll link those signals to replenishment, so web demand steers warehouse peaks and retail price tags. We'll also keep a pre-approved playbook for spec, normal, and soft markets, so batches move quickly. Then let's turn to the next part.
Hello, this is Zhao Shi. I was responsible for managing the B2B operations in our simulation, which played a crucial role in revenue generation and long-term client relationships. My responsibilities involved across the early, mid, and later stages, and I would like to share the key results and reflections. In early stage, I focused on identifying bulk demand from potential clients, building a pricing system, and coordinating with procurement to ensure inventory stability. Within the first 20 days, we secured contracts with more than 120,000 units, achieved nearly 100% fulfillments. This gave our team strong credibility. However, my pricing was deliberately conservative, slightly below the market average. During the mid-stage, my responsibilities shift towards monitoring competitor pricing, adjust quotations, and ensure contract performance. Close coordination with finance allow us to reduce payments delay by 15% and maintain stable cash flow. Yet my pricing adjustments lacked flexibility, and I missed opportunities to raise margins when demand was high. In the later stage, the emphasis moved to customer loyalty. By fulfilling contracts reliably, we secured about 25% of B2B market share. Final product margins was 18% for apple juice, 28% for orange juice, and 22% for melon juice, reflecting stability but also untapped potential. From a team perspective, next page, please. From a team perspective, smooth collaboration across B2B, retail, e-commerce, and finance help us to avoid mismatches and funding shortages. Looking ahead, our growth strategy should address the gap from this round. First, we need to lock in the key clients earlier by using rolling forecast and light safety stock, which would reduce lost time adjustment and improve demand predictability. Second, systematically using data such as order fulfillment rate, average profit margin, and inventory turnover to guide decisions. Finally, create a dynamic quote engine tied to market indices and quote shift would give us rapid response capability and stronger pricing power. That's all for my part.
Hello, my name is Zhen Ru Chuan, and I'm in charge of warehouse and logistics. For our warehouse, our operating model followed a flow over inventory strategy. So focusing on keeping our products moving rather than just stockpiling. So Rome warehouse mainly handled peak demand with utilization at a moderate level. So Sofia acted as a buffer, so running at a relatively higher level, while Tirana maintained a very light backroom with only minimal stock. So this setup helped us stay efficient, kept inventory turns at a healthy level, and protected cash flow. So at the end, we had 10.45 million MKD in cash, zero debt, and it was AAA credit rating. So overall, our inventory distribution was well balanced. It supported demand while avoiding excess holding, and it kept costs under control. So these outcomes shows that our logistics and warehousing choices successfully balanced supply and financial discipline. Next slide, please. So with that being said, we also identified several risks. So first one would be without a synchronized sell down plan, utilization can spike and space allocation can drift. So for example, Rome getting too tight while Sofia warehouse stays slack. So to address this, we would like to warehouse utilization directly link with marketing. So promotions and markdowns trigger automatically when utilization is high or turnover slows. So we will also enforce auto transport rules between cities based on stock out alerts and e-commerce signals. So, and also integrate a B2B fulfillment board so penalty strips are visible and sorting and sequencing. So in short, our flow over inventory approach delivered strong results, and the next step is to make it more proactive and resilient. Thank you. That's all for me.
Okay, welcome back again. I'm very appreciative for my teammates' introduction for the whole part. So here is the conclusion of our introduction. And in one word, we finished profitable, debt-free, and liquid. If we had another run, we will improve in below 5 focus ways. The first one is we will make price and replenish in one system with a live blended margin view and scenic retail tags with economic signals. The second, we will focus on the lucky B2B earlier with a 4-week rolling forecast, and light safety stock is also needed. The third one, we will build a warehouse marketing handshake to utilization increases. All slower terms automatically trigger promo or markdowns. The first method, we will add one more high-demand city store only after Roman or Sofia city repeats its proven, keeping the footprint light. The last method we will apply here is automated release flags for fair e-orders, penalty exposure, and space above 60%, each with a clear playbook. So, with our team joint efforts, I suppose and I believe we could run better for next round. I'm very appreciative for your time. If you have more questions, please leave your comments or remarks below this video. Thank you for your listening.